Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Leah. I'm a makeup artist from the Midlands area. I am a beauty junkie, a makeup junkie, a junkie. Okay, so once let's just adjust that camera. As you can see, I'm new here, so bear with me. Yeah, so this is my favourite prepping priming product at the minute. It's the Quick Fix spray by Urban Decay. It's called Quick Fix Hydrocharge Complexion Prep Priming Spray. So it's super good for prepping your skin. It's like it's before your primer. So you want to prime your skin with this. I am super oily, super dry. I've got everything going on. I suffer with breakouts even in my late 20s, so fear not guys, you're not the only ones. You're not. I have literally had adult acne and teenage acne for like 10 years, so I'm all about skincare, but also making the skin still look glowy, because I know a lot of people are afraid to do a glow when they've got like scarring. As you can see, I do have scars and things like that on my face, so but I'm not afraid to go in and still use glowy products because that's what I like, and I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do a T and an X motion over the skin, and what that's going to do is it's going to add moisture. It's going to add moisture to the skin. It's infused with coconut water, so it smells amazing on the skin. Okay, enough of me babbling. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm going to go for the Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup. This is my favourite at the moment, I must tell you. So if you're into if you're wanting more of a full cover, you can build this one to be a full cover, but it's nice and light as well. If you're wanting more of a full cover, you would probably want to add a drop of the All Nighter foundation, which I have just dropped on the floor. Now this one is more of a full cover. Sometimes I mix the two together to get that really sort of full. But to be honest, Naked Skin does give me what I'm looking for in a foundation. And if you feel that you need a little bit more cover, I tend to just stipple into the skin. So I've just had my eyebrows done today. They probably look a bit vicious. I'll probably have a huge breakout of spots around there as well tomorrow, because that's what happens to me. I don't know if anybody else gets that problem, but it's like when my pores get open, they just break out. Again, just over. Sorry guys, I really hope you can see properly, because as I say, I'm new here, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. So that's all blended quite nicely. It's not a damp beauty blender, it is just dry. Just going to push the excess around my chin and around my chin. That's not my chin, this is my chin. And then I'm going to pop a little bit just on this part of my face. So I am fully aware that the YouTube market, now I like my base now, so I'm going to go in with Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Now I'm going to take the Morphe B40 brush. It's got a nice nice big head on it. I just really like that to go here. Now I am going to do quite this Duran bronzer. It's a rich, it's got like a warm cinnamony tone to it. And I'm just going to take that over the cheeky bones. Cheeky bones. Excuse my accent, it's very Nottingham. Few people don't know where that is. They sound like me. Okay, so I've warmed my skin through. Again, just doing a 3 motion I like to do. Sides of the nose. Now we can, I do quite like to add now, I have this bronzer by Motives, and it's called Miami Glow. It does have, again it's buttered, it's well loved. I'm going to go over with my bronzer again, but this is more of a shimmer bronzer. So we're just adding a little bit of the glow. This one's really good. Motives, I think you can buy from Beauty Bay or somewhere like that. I'm not sure. I will have a look for everything I've used and I will place it in the link below for all you lovely people. Now I'm going to go on. I feel like we could do with just taking a little bit of lightness through this inner jaw area. So I'm just going to take my, in fact I'm going to use this. I bought this recently. It's the Freedom HD Pro Finish Banana Powder, and I'm just going to run that along. It's really good. It's really cheap as well. It was from Superdrugs, so it's a drugstore product. Very inexpensive. And I'm just going to take it through the T. Just going to soften the edges for the contour. Now then, so I feel like skin is almost done. We'll probably add, we won't probably add highlight, we will definitely go for highlight. That is true. But I'm going to start with the eyes now. I'm going to go in with the, so now I'm going to have to tell you about this. This is Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Eden. Now, you've probably all heard of it. I don't know if you've used it, but if you haven't, you need to, because it is so good. It is literally the difference between your eyeshadow staying on, not creasing, and it's coming off and creasing. Like literally, it is very good. So they come in 4 different shades. We've got Eden, they've got Eden, Original, which is like just a no colour shade. So I'm going to take Eden over the whole of my eyelid. You can already see as well, I have quite red eyelids, and it's just going to take the whole redness out of your lid. And why wouldn't we want that? Okay. So you don't have to use very much. I'm going to pat it out with my finger. You can see that's just really taken out any redness in the eyes. But more than anything, if you're wanting to use colour, so I'm going to use quite a red, I'm going to go for a nice red eye because I feel like it's very on trend at the moment and I like it personally. It makes my eyes look blue. My eyes are extremely dark, so I find colour brings them out. Sorry, I'm babbling again. Yeah, so what I was saying is when you're using colour, it just helps to bring the eyes, the colours out. It's really good. Really good. Now I'm going to go in with, I'm going to start with, should I say, sorry, back to you. I'm probably going to start with an Urban Decay eyeshadow. It is a new one, it's beautiful. It's called Relish. Relish and Spike. They're two new shades that they have. They're like a reddy and an orange tone, and they're matte, which is beautiful. So I'm going to go in with, now this is probably my favourite brush, MAC 217, just because I feel like it adds product where I need it to and blends very well. So this is Spike. Let me show it you. If I can get it out of the pan. I don't think I can, they're pretty stuck down. Apart from one which is broken. Which one is it? It's this one here. Very, very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go straight in. Straight in. I probably should have put powder on there first. I just find powder blends so much better with powder. Now I think I'm going to need a mirror now actually. Else we could look pretty bad. You can still see what I'm doing there, so that's good. Yep, as you can see I've kind of bodged that up. So don't be afraid if you make a mistake. I'm just going to take my Morphe B40, it's got the powder on, and I'm just going to lightly blend over that because I wasn't looking what I was doing and I've bodged it up. Which is the story of my life. People, sorry guys, just purring on you. There we go, so that is really blended that out again for me. It's pretty. I'm going to probably use that to blend through. It's got a little bit of the Laura Mercier powder on. It just helps to blend better, I feel, when you've popped powder on. If you're using a powder product. I think I said powder about 10 times there, sorry. Powder, powder, powder. Okay, so here we go again. So I'm going to go in again with Spike. So much better. You can feel the difference when you've gone in with a powder to start with. I would definitely recommend that little tip for you. They're quite good, they're not quite good shadows, they're amazing shadows because they actually don't have much fallout. So although I did pop the powder there already, I don't think it's going to be a massive problem because of fallout. Sorry if you just heard my stomach rumbling, I've not eaten yet. I am hungry. Don't know what to have for dinner. Okay, so you can really see I'm just packing that shade Spike all the way in. I'm going to do some circular motions and I'm going to do windscreen wiper, window screen. Loving that shade, loving. So I hope you guys tell me what you like and what you don't like about my video. I hope I'm not too annoying. And you can tell me if you like the video and what other looks you like. I am happy to recreate anything. I really love glitter. If I'm honest, a glitter look is great. I love glitter. Okay, sorry, so here we go. I'm just taking that brush and blending really underneath. I did say it was going to be a dramatic look. As you can see, I'm just holding my brush at the very end and very lightly using it, and that helps with blending. Find you get a much nicer blend that way. Okay, now back to you. I'm probably going to start with an Urban Decay eyeshadow. It is a new one, it's beautiful. It's called Relish. Relish and Spike. They're two new shades that they have. They're like a reddy and an orange tone, and they're matte, which is beautiful. So I'm going to go in with, now this is probably my favourite brush, MAC 217, just because I feel like it adds product where I need it to and blends very well. So this is Spike. Let me show it you. If I can get it out of the pan. I don't think I can, they're pretty stuck down. Apart from one which is broken. Which one is it? It's this one here. Very, very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go straight in. Straight in. So the blend is so much easier when you softly use your brush. Now if you're doing something where you want it to look more fuller, here for instance, like with a darker colour, you can go in harder then, but I do find that lightly with the brush just helps. Okay, now so I've got that colour in there. I'm now going to go in with let's mix it up and I'm going to use MAC's Red Brick. I think it's called Red Brick. This shade. And I'm just going to intensify. So I'm taking it just into the corners again, pretty much just where I've gone, but a little bit lower. Got to drop something. So I don't want to take too long blending to bore you guys, but blending is extremely important, I'm sure you all know. It just looks so much prettier. Now I'm going to just take it out to blend the edges. Sorry, I'm losing my mouth. Oops, no mirror there. Ooh. Now I'm going to go in with Illamasqua's Diamond eyeshadow. Now this is a real true blood red, and I'm just going to take that right in this corner. You can see how red that is. It's so pretty. It's just pure red. It's not really an orangey tone. And now I'm going to take a clean brush. Well, it's as clean as it gets. It's got no product on it. And I'm just going to really buff that out so you can see more of a red tone is coming into that. I love a red with like a gold corner. I believe I'm not looking in the mirror. Probably looks horrendous. So I'm not going to blend it out too much because we want that really intense red pigment. And I'm just going to go back with my Morphe B60 and just blend out the edges. I'm only using this brush extremely lightly. Okay, so now I'm going to add some colour. I'm thinking I'm going to go for a gold. So I'm just going to want to deepen that crease a little bit. So I'm going to use, I hope it's at the bottom, yes, Bitten eyeshadow, and that is a Makeup Geek eyeshadow. Let's have a look. So it's this shade. Put my hand behind it. There we go. So it's like a real plummy shade, but it's really good for just intensifying. I'm going to use a pencil brush. It's a Morphe 920. Does that make sense? I think it's a Morphe 920. Anyway, it's just a finger brush. So that's intensifying the corner. It's pretty. Sorry, my mouth is so far away. Again, now I'm going to take a clean brush. I'm going to go for the full it's the Full Spectrum brush. Full Spectrum was a Urban Decay palette. I do love me some Urban Decay. Urban Decay eyeshadow, well, Urban Decay everything is amazing, but Urban Decay palettes are just phenomenal. Okay, so I'm just slightly blending. Okay, now I'm happy with that, looking quite intense. I'm going to go in with a nice gold shadow. I'm going to go for, what's this one? Let's go for a different one, shall we? This one is Amber Lights by MAC Cosmetics, and it looks like this. Kind of not got the hand thing down. Right, so I'm going to go in with a flat shadow brush, if I can find one. So this one is a MAC 239. For some reason, all of my eyeshadow brushes have like faded off. So I'm just going to pop that just into the corner. Now, actually, I'm going to show you something. So a way of intensifying this gold would be, of course, to spray my brush, but also, so with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Eden, I'm going to take a little bit and I'm just going to sculpt out a small area. So I'm just going to take a flat concealer brush. So you can see that's just taken away any of the browns and the golds that we were using. And then it makes it much brighter now when we're going in with a pigment. So I'm going to take Amber Lights again. And that looks much more pigmented. The eyeshadow primer is so good for doing cut creases with. Obviously, for that reason, you can just sculpt out the area you need. So now I'm going to go in with glitter. So I'm going to go with the Heavy Metal Midnight Cowboy Urban Decay glitter. It is literally the best glitter I've ever used. So with a loose pigment, you're going to get fallout. With this, you have absolutely no fallout whatsoever. It's also really good for picking up pigment and using together, because obviously it's got a formula in there that helps to stick. So I'm just going to take slightly higher than my crease. I have great hooded, not necessarily hooded, but I have a saggy crease. So it is difficult really when doing this. So I've just made myself my incision of where I want my glitter to start. Literally, glitter and highlight are my two favourite things. So I'm going to go in now with it's just a loose glitter pigment from, I think it was from eBay. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay glitter again and just pick up the pigments. And jot them on. Jot them on. It's very pretty. I mean, obviously this is a dramatic look, but I thought, seeing as it was my first video, I may as well go dramatic for things to come. I'm so happy now I have glitter. Right, now I'm going to go in with liner. I'm going to go for Urban Decay's Razor Sharp liners. Now these are the bad boys. They're amazing. So they are super easy to use. So if you're like me and terrible at eyeliner, you're going to love these. They make it simple and quick but effective. So again, I'm going to need to use our mirror. Let me grab a mirror so you can see. Sorry, I'll tilt my head. So I'm just going to, what I always do is, your liner wants to start where your lash ends. So I take myself a line, like a flick, and then I join and meet it. So this is where I go quiet, for once. Okay, so let's go on to the other eye. And again, I mean, this might not be the easiest way for you, but for me personally, I just like to draw myself a line and then I can work towards it. Okay, liner's done. The hardest bit for most people. The hardest bit for me, actually. I find doing one is okay. Doing the other, they are not going to come out the same. No way, no how. Same for the brows, baby. Same for the brows. Right, now, okay, so I'm going to go in and what else should we do? I think we've got enough going on. I'm going to do a little bit, so I'm going to start with highlighter now. I'm going to highlight my brow bone and my cheeks. So I have been lucky enough to get, ooh, where is it? So I've been lucky enough to get this beautiful palette by Anastasia and Nicole Guerrera, if that's how you say her name. I'm going to go in with Kitty Cat because that name is just speaking to me. Oh yeah. That's amazing. Just amazing. So I'm a everywhere highlight girl. Just don't think I'll ever get bored of highlight. I'm not like a trend person, so if it's on trend, yeah, I will help to show, but I kind of just do what I like and what I feel looks nice. Sorry, I just got a little carried away. I went in with Kitty Cat and then... So guys, that's it. Look finished. I've just popped my hair down and off we do. Off we go. We're ready to rumble. So I really hope that you've learnt something from the video and that you enjoy it. If you do, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world. But no, I really hope you've enjoyed it, and please comment below if you want to see more looks, what sort of things you want to see. Obviously I appreciate this is quite a full glamour look. I do like to also do quick looks and easy looks. This was quite easy, to be fair. I do think that you guys will find it quite easy to recreate. But yeah, it was nice to be here and I hope you enjoy. See you all soon.